The head of Westport was the first of 8 villages in the early life of the town. It was developed in the 1700s. Being only 10 miles from the ocean made the head a big whaling community. By the mid-1800s, there was a count of 23 whalers. The 1800s were the high point of developing this part of town. On Old County Road, there is a schoolhouse that is called the Wolf Pit School, and today it is also known as the Little School. It only hosted the kids from the east side of the river. It was built in 1833 and is known to be the oldest school in Westport. In the early 1900s, Westport wanted to improve their school system. They decided to build larger schools other than the one-room schools that are scattered around town. They built this high school in 1907 on Reed Road. Today it is the headquarters of the Council of Aging. The Pacific Union Congregational Church was built in 1856. It was one of the 3 churches at the head of Westport, and today is its only survivor. The country store was the heart of the community. Charles A. Gifford built it in 1889. Its last owner was Joseph Shorrock. There were advertisements around town that sold Wheaton's famous bottled soda water and magic yeast. Other goods were sold here such as boots, pants, oils, varnishes, window glass, hay, and grain. This store is also a post office. U.S. mail wagons would always be there for all the town's mail. This school is called the Bell Schoolhouse. It was originally named the Sandy Hill Academy. In the early 1900s, the Bell Schoolhouse was renamed Alumni Hall, with a library on the 2nd floor and a community hall on the 1st floor. On the 1st floor, there were exhibits for the Westport Fair. The Westport Fair was the forerunner of the present Westport Agricultural Fair. Presently, the Bell Schoolhouse is the home of the Westport Historical Society. The community had a festival that was called Old Home Week. This was where former residents would return to the head village to meet with their old friends and visit the village. There would be 4 days of carnival events. There would be speakers and a walk that they called the Harbour and Trades Parade. There were other events such as swim races, field events, fireworks, and the concerts by the Westport Brass Band. The Westport Brass Band was popular in the area. Here they are holding their instruments in front of Herman Reed's harness shop. Their most popular time was in the 1890s. More than half of these members were original members. In 1908, August 23rd to the 28th, Old Home Week was hosted at the head of Westport. Second place was a tie between Frank Macumber and Charles Records. Frank Macumber was driving a pair of bay horses attached to a wood saw wagon. Charles Records was the village blacksmith, whose shop included bellows, an anvil, hammers, and a forge that set up his wagon. The second prize was $4. The winner of Old Home Week of that year was Walter King. His first prize was $5. Walter's white wagon carried a black cow and dairying equipment demonstrating the dairy industry at the head.